Hey everybody, I'm Sean. Welcome to another episode of Angling Spiders. Welcome back everybody. On today's episode, I am out at Glenmore Reservoir once again just to see if the conditions have improved from the last time I was here. The water wasn't very clear last time, the pike fishing wasn't that good, and so I wanted to give it another shot. I am starting today from South Glenmore, and I'll show that in a little bit because I often get asked where I launch from, and then we'll get right on the water. All right, here we are everybody. This is South Glenmore Park, and like I said, I often get asked where I launch from. This is the Glenmore Sailing Club. You can see the clubhouse in the distance there, and the launch is just down below me. So these launches at Glenmore Reservoir are open from sunrise to sunset every day in the summer. And the only challenge really for launching here is that if you drop off your kayak, you have to go park in the parking lot, which is quite a ways away in the distance, well behind this building to my left here. So you'd have to leave your kayak and all your gear sitting here, which is why I went and bought the Pelican kayak cart from Costco, which is what I'm using to haul the kayak behind me right now. And here's the launch at South Glenmore. The rescue team looks like they're getting ready to get the boat out. It's supposed to be a little bit breezy today, but not too bad. That's an interesting boat lift right there. I've never seen them use that before. It goes right into the building. Look at that. For maintenance and... Morning. Water's definitely down from last time I was here. When I was here the first time, it was right up to the wall. But the water clarity is better. All right, everybody. It's been slow so far. I've only been going for about 15 minutes, so not a big deal, but it is slow. But I just wanted to say one of the reasons why I do like getting out to Glenmore, in addition to it being really close to my house, is just that if you get into certain areas of Glenmore, it's almost like you're not in the middle of the city at all. I mean, here we got nature. We got some little babies here huddling under mom on the shoreline. You got the trees, the shoreline, and from this angle, it just looks like you could be in a isolated lake, and it's quiet out here today. If I look the other way, of course, you can see the city, but even there, the city is quite a distance away. So yeah, in some of these back areas of Glenmore, you can be paddling all by yourself and really be isolated, and it's kind of nice, given that so many people are in proximity to this location. Now, I just need the fish to start biting. All right, it took a good hour to get my first bite, and I'm going to tell you, it is not a big one. It is tiny, but it's a fish, and I would be keeping today. You can keep 3 from Glenmore, and I would, because I wouldn't mind a feed of fish, but I can't keep them when they're super tiny. And this one is pretty tiny. But it is a fish. We are on the board with one, and I'll take it. All right, so I just had to double check the regulations, and you should always do that because a lot of lakes have a size limit on pike. But in this case, Glenmore Reservoir, you can keep 3 pike no matter what the size, and I'll show you why I got to keep this one. I gilled it, and it's bleeding pretty good. And so I'm gonna have to keep this fish. Once again, for those of you who have never seen my setup, there's my stringer. And that fish is on the stringer. And there we go. It goes on the back of the boat. All right, we got another one. This one's definitely better than the last one. Again, not huge, but definitely bigger than the last one. Some better head shakes. And hit harder than the last one too. And I'm gonna probably net it because, again, since now I'm keeping these, I want my limit. That's not huge, but we'll take it. We'll take it. I didn't even get a chance to start trolling, you guys. I just basically threw it out to start going again, and as soon as it hit the water, I got another one. Now, interestingly enough, the last one there actually got away. It jumped out of the net. It kind of livened up a little bit, and when I set the net down, it jumped out. So crazy, but anyway, there we go. This one's barely hooked. Barely hooked. Got him. Almost identical in size. And there we go. All right, everybody, so we got 2 pike on the stringer, 3 to the kayak, and the limit here is 3, so I can catch 1 more. Now I can be a little bit more selective in this last one because I could do some catch and release to try to get a bigger one. But we'll see. I had to catch another one first. All right. I stopped for a minute to cast, and I picked one up. And that one is my smallest yet. There's no way I can keep that one. But it's a catch. That's my 4th pike of the day. We call that a sardine. All right. There we go. Pike number 6 or 7? I can't remember. This one's definitely better. Or it's gone in the weeds again, which is possible. Or both. It was peeling some drag when it first hit, so I think it's done both. I think it's a decent fish and it's gone in the weeds. Could be my biggest of the day if I can keep it from coming off in the weeds. These weeds are a problem. All of a sudden, just like that, the other ones weren't going down. I just saw a flash of it. There, it's out. It's out of the weeds. Oh, it's probably the similar size to the other ones. And there we go. Yeah, it's pretty close in size to the other ones I caught. Okay, it took a while actually, but I finally hooked another one, and this for sure would put me at 100 pike for the year if the last one didn't. But more significantly, this is double digits for me in Glenmore, which does not happen very often. This is my 10th fish, double digit day. Unreal. And there we go. Nothing major. Nothing bigger than what I've caught already, but significant, and for sure my 100th, at least potentially my 101st pike of the year. So I will go back and look at that contest and figure out who guessed closest to June 15th. All right, everybody, that's gonna do it from here at Glenmore Reservoir. What an amazing morning of fishing. That's probably close to a record for me. I'll have to go back and look. And I also caught my 100th pike of the year on June 15th. So that's pretty cool. And in addition to that, I have a few to take home. I'll show you that right now. Nothing huge, but a good enough feed that my wife and I can have a taste of pike and enjoy it a little bit. So that's gonna do it on a successful trip out here at Glenmore Reservoir. I'm looking forward to get out again, and when I do, I'll see you all in the next episode. If you liked the video, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and until next time, good fishing.